everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's video is a plant haul and I've been waiting for weeks to share this with you guys. So let's get started. The first plant is the Aeonium pinwheel. We can see that this succulent has few offsets in it, which I'm very much looking forward to plant it in a separate pot. I had this succulent before and it died due to mealy bugs attack, so I grabbed it when I saw it in the nursery, hoping to keep all my cactus and succulents safe from bugs this time. The next plant is called as Calesia repens. It is also referred to as pink lady. It is a low-growing perennial succulent, grows up to 4 inches tall. The leaves turn bright pink when it gets enough sunlight, and this is how the plant looked in the nursery. The next succulent is a zebra plant or Zebra haworthia. We can see the small offsets here, and this succulent is great for indoor succulent garden. It has thick dark green leaves with white horizontal stripes on the outside of the leaves. The plant also produces flower and it's perfect for beginners because it grows well indoors when taken care of properly, and it also propagates easily. Next plant is one of my favorite one. Actually, it is my son's favorite. It's jelly bean. It is one of the succulent that is very easy to grow and it requires very less attention. Propagating jelly bean is very easy, and you can see the roots from the leaves that just fell from the plant. This particular variety of jelly bean changes to a beautiful pinkish red shade when placed under sun. The people who work in the nursery, they told me that it produces small yellow flowers in winter to summer season. The next succulent is called ghost plant, and it is also referred as mother of pearl. This variety of succulent is perfect in a hanging pot. Like jelly bean, it also requires very less care, and it is an easy plant for those just beginning with propagation. When grown in full sun, they will turn yellow pink, and in shade it will be bluish grey. This succulent plant belongs to Sedaveria family, and it is also referred as blue giant. This succulent is light blue-green that can have hints of purple. It takes a rosy tint when the temperature is cold. This succulent type is a unique one that blooms in the spring, and the flowers are small, star-shaped yellow in color. This plant will propagate itself by dropping leaves. This succulent is one of my favorite and I just picked it right away. They had this succulent in display in full bloom. It was very beautiful. This succulent is called Echeveria neon breakers. Pink frills in its leaves are very attractive, and with more sun it gets more brighter. It will continue to grow regularly season after season. The next succulent also belongs to Echeveria family. It is also called as ghost Echeveria. It is a slow growing succulent. The spoon shaped fleshy leaves are an attractive shade of silvery grey that takes on a more lilac shade during the cooler months of autumn. More sun will also deepen the color. The next plant belongs to Haworthia family, same as zebra plant. I did purchase 2 of these because it was only 20 rupees each, which was like really cheap. The leaves has tiny spikes on the outside and smooth on the inside. The last plant is hydrangea. I did purchase 2 of these. I had these before and for some reason it just died. I'm really not sure whether to keep it under full sun or under shade, and I am still figuring out. So I'm going to try both the option this time, and hopefully I get to see hydrangea flower this year. This is the potting mix I'm using. It is a homemade mix, and I took 40% cactus and succulent mix which I purchased from Amazon, and I will link that down below. And I added 40% of coco peat and 20% of earthworm compost. I'm no expert in soil mixture, but I have been using this combination for a while now and it works perfectly for me. To fill out the holes in the pot, I took coconut fiber, which is a great option and it is lightweight as well. So let's give these plants a new home. It's been almost a year since I started growing cactus and succulents. I look forward to water the plants every single morning, and it is such a relaxing thing to do in the morning. Now I have quite a good collection of cactus and succulents, and let me know in the comments if you would like to see my collection, and I will be very happy to film it for you. I didn't water the plants right away after planting. I just placed the succulents under shade, and I just want to give it some time in case the roots got damaged when I was potting it. The next day I watered the plants, and I also placed these pots in a place where it gets a good 2 to 3 hours of morning sunlight, which is really good for them. I really hope you liked this video. Please like and share it, and also subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and thanks for watching.